Hey crafty friends, welcome back to the Old Paper Lady. I'm Lori. If you're new here, welcome and thank you for joining us. I hope you all are doing well. Sorry I did not do a video for Saturday. I came home, I was a little tired Friday night, wasn't feeling well, and I watched a movie and went to bed and put my Walmart pickup order in and all that good stuff, and then I got up today, which is Saturday. Y'all be seeing this Sunday. And went and got ready for the week ahead. So, and then this I'm finishing up some crafty time with the grandbaby. She wanted to help me do some crafts, so had her inking some hole reinforcers for me. So she did a great job. I'm just filling in a few that she missed, but other than that, she did great at it. Little grandbaby's doing good today. So I didn't feel like peopling a whole lot, so I stayed pretty much in the house. I did work ahead and get us a stack of Ephemera pre-inked and tags and pockets and whatever else, journal cards, whatever we decide we want to do with them, put together. I think most of them's going to be tags and journal cards. I got all the little bits inked and stuff like that. And so I think, let's see, she did red and green and brown and then pink. So I need to get the pink ones. Get them a little bit, but yeah, so that's what I'm doing at the moment. That's some glue pages. I don't think I'll need them because I think most of this can be put on with I'll do the red and green when I need them. At the moment I don't really kind of need them that much. So she did really good at doing these. I was very impressed. She's 4, so she did really well. And I told her, I said I like that she did some dark ones and some light ones, and I'm just going over if there's a few that she may have missed, that's all. But yeah, she painted a birdhouse that her papa got her. So she painted that today before she came to visit. I was on the phone while I was doing my crafty work and talking. So spent about an hour on the phone with her, and I was here for about 2 hours. She come in here, played in my room for, with the arts and crafts for about 30 minutes or so. And then she went and played with her Barbies and stuff that she has here, so she was back and forth. She likes mainly sitting at Meemaw's desk and playing in her chair, because the chairs go around, Yeah, we had a good visit today. Put these. So what I'll do with these is we just ink them, and I put them back in the same little folder in the Avery reinforcement labels. I just put them right back in the back of it, so I know that I've got them back here. So like there's a little separator from like the new ones and the one that's been inked, so I just take them and put them back in there, and that's what I do with them. I'll probably leave me a set of pink ones out here. And we'll do that one and this one here, just because some of the pink's a little bit lighter, some of it's a little darker. It's just, So that's what we're going to do. If we need them, we got them. Alright, so that's my little inker. The ink stamp off paper, basically. But yeah, so I'm just going to do a little video here where, like I said, I had went through and inked all of the the stuff that I pulled, the decorative ephemera, fussy cuts, whatever you want to call them. Fussy cuts is technically what these are. So I went through and inked all of that stuff already. And kind of decided what I wanted to do. I just need to round the corners and glue the stuff together. And then we'll ink the outsides of them. So hopefully we can get us a little bit of a pink ephemera done today. And I went through file folders while I was on the phone talking to the grandbaby while she was painting her little birdhouse before they came to visit. And I got file folders out to fix and decorate up for the pink journals. So we got all of that together and put all those together with that stuff. And yeah, so pretty busy today. Pretty busy day. Just haven't filmed, but like I said, y'all be seeing this Sunday. So I hope everybody's doing good. Hope y'all have had a good weekend so far. I think I'm gonna like that a lot. That is gonna be cute. So we're just gonna round the corners on this, and I'll put ink around it. Call that done. Not gonna overdo the ink, just put a little bit of shadow ink around it. Basically is what I did. Now some of these I did heavy ink on it just so it would help it stand out from the background. Oh, that's cute. I like that a lot. Okie doke. So look at there, 5 minutes, 7 minutes in, and one ephemera piece made. Hush up, we on a roll. All right, so this is going to be stacked pockets. Stacked pockets. All right, so I need to put this one down first. I need to figure out how far apart I want them. Okay. I think I want that one about right there. I need to pull that one up a little bit more just because I want to be able, I want to put this Santa Claus up here, and I want this to be on that. So I'm going to put the Santa Claus down, then I can kind of judge where to put this top pocket at. And this is going to be a full page pocket. And leave it to where we can round the corner on it. Then, let's see, we need to put pulls on these. Let's even them up so they have the same pulls. And I still think that one's crooked, ain't it? It is. Well, in the world did I do that? I might have moved it. May have moved it. Probably help if I looked at it straight instead of sideways all the time, you think? Alrighty. It still looks crooked, don't it? It looks off. This one looks straight, but that one looks crooked. I don't know. Maybe the stripes. No, it's not the stripes messing with me. This side's longer than that side. It sure enough is. Okay. But yeah, we just got a stack of ephemera that I said that I thought I would be pretty. I don't know for sure which journal it's going in. I just started making pink ephemera and putting bits together. I went through and cut up some some background pages and that, and I was like, well, that'll go pretty on that, that'll go pretty on that, and that was pretty much the decision-making process on that. Ooh, come down, somebody. Come down about right there. And that is plumb crooked, ain't it? There we go. Got it slid over, goodness. I'm trying to put a little pucker on the top of it. So if I put a little bit thicker of a tag in there, it'll work. Let's link this one up. Yep, that's what we done today. So I don't know what I'm going to get into tomorrow. I know I've gone through and was printing off like the face plate fronts of like the kits that I had bought and still need to print. So I was trying to get all of those face fronts printed off. And then I was going to go back through and try to get, because there's two. One that's the letters to Santa. And then one's like got the brown and red and the music background that I thought would be really good with one of those covers. With the North Pole post. Then I have a gingerbread one. I've got several. But, you know, I kind of wanted to get that one printed off for sure. It's letters to Santa. For the North Pole theme. And then, I don't think I've got the face printed to it yet. Let me look. What did I do with the rest of that paper? I guess I used it all. Let me see what we got going here. Alright, I'm looking to see what it is actually called. The one that's the letters to Santa. And who it's from. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, so Citrus Journal Studio has the Christmas envelope kit. And then well, I just had it. Nope, I gotta go back one. Ugh. This purchase thing gets on your nerves, you know. Alright, it says, oh, it is in my print-offs. We'll just look through here. I had to find where it was at on that print-off list. Alright, so this is the one kit that I got. It's Classic Christmas. So it's, see, it's the red, green, and brown with the music notes all in the background. And it came from Wizards Art Designs. So that was a good one. All of this, is, you know, is of course Ginger journals. All of this stuff is. Because she had a big sale on her website. Pretty much all of her stuff was 95 cents. Here it is. This is Letters to Santa Junk Journal Kit. Polka Art Studio. So that's the one kit I want to get. And then here is North Pole Christmas letter set. So it has like all of these letters to Santa with the reindeer, Polar Express, and it is Polka Art Studio as well. And I just thought they would just be cute and go together well. And then Citrus Journal Studio has like a to Santa, you know, from blah blah blah. And then here's another pretty one that I thought would be pretty with that brown Lynn Art Studio. And it is Vintage Christmas Festive Junk Journal Pages. And then there's some tags from them that's real pretty. Lynn Art Studio. And then Artsology, Gail Agustinelli. I saw her say something about this the other day. The 51 large Christmas tags. So I bought that set from Artsology. It was like $3 something. And then Shabby Pink Christmas cards from My Porch Prints. To have some easy journal cards. Here's and then My Porch Prints also has a North Pole Letters scrap pack. So I thought that would be good to go with the Letters to Santa kit. So yeah, these are just the fronts of them. I haven't printed the kits yet. Look at that. Enchanted Country Christmas. Is that not cute? That's just pretty. And then the fairy fussy cuts, the floral pines. This is all Ginger journals. And there's the fairies fussy cuts. She's got some vintage Christmas card scraps. The night before Christmas. That's got some blues and stuff in it. And there's another vintage Christmas ephemera. And then she had some Christmas colors vintage damask. And this is just a vintage Christmas wish. Thought they would be pretty too. But yeah, that's what I've been doing today, is trying to get the front plates of the kits printed off. But this one here, I'm going to print that one off because I've got a pack that has just all music note tags, fussy cuts, and all of that. I've got to go with that. So we'll be working on that in a couple of weeks, maybe. Well, the weeks to come, let's just put it that way. So I thought that would be a pretty one to put with that, because I've got Christmas paper that is in like a red foil on it, on a tan paper. I thought would be real pretty to make the front of that. But yeah, that's what I've been doing, and it's probably what I'll do when I get off of here, is go through and try to make sure I get all the front plates printed, so I know what I need to go download. Some of them I've already downloaded to my laptop. So that's usually what I'll do, is I'll I'll look at it and I'll buy it, and then I'll print the front plates, and then I'll go through and download one kit at a time and print that off, what I think I'm going to need and all of this and that, and then I'll delete it off of my laptop so it doesn't eat up all my memory, and then that way I just keep doing that. And then I keep the front plate to the kit. And like I said, I really seriously need to get a external memory drive of some sort. Now see, we can use this as a tuck spot on our journal page. And put a pull on a big journal card, put behind it. Or we can use this in a pocket or tuck. I'm wanting to use it as a tuck spot from either side, whichever side it goes on. But that's the plan for that. But yeah. So, and what I think I had decided was for, what am I doing? Was for this pink Nutcracker journal with all the frilly bits on it, is I'm going to take all of that Nutcracker set that was like the bookmark set. I'm going to take it and use them as tucks, and then have like tags and journal cards tucked in it, and not worry about making pockets per se. So that's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. Oh. Well, come here, piece of paper. I haven't really felt good today. My back's been kind of hurting. I just feel cold. Let's put that right in there. Cover up that snowman. Alright, so now this is a little bit thinner paper, so, but that's alright. We got some scrap board here we can put on. That actually would look pretty, just being placed on that like that would look like it's the front of a Christmas card, would it not? I like that actually. I think I'm going to do it like that. Alright, so let's round these corners. Then when we put it on there, we'll round those corners. And I think that will be pretty. This I will need to do with a glue stick because it is very, very thin. Alrighty. Well, I do need a glue paper, don't I? That's okay. Oh, I got some ink over here. That's alright. We'll get that up. Yep. So, I don't know where a lot of viewers are from. I did hear this week that there was you know, like a real bad tornado outbreak in the middle of the country. I hope everybody is okay with that. I mean, just seems like we just keep having natural disaster after natural disaster here lately. And it's one thing after another, it seems. So, I say I don't normally watch like the news. I watch weather channel and stuff like that just to get the weather. But as far as news, I don't really watch the news. But I am subscribed to Ryan Hall on YouTube, and he is I think he is from Tennessee, I do believe, but he covers national weather happenings and stuff like that. So he don't know who I am, but that's who I watch on YouTube. So like if there's some kind of, you know, outbreak or what have you, they'll come on and they'll do a live stream, or most of the time they go for the whole duration of the storm, or up to 12 hours, because YouTube will not archive anything over 12 hours. So most of the time, yeah, they do the duration of the storm event, or up to 12 hours. It was really neat last year, the big snowstorm and stuff that they had. I think it was in Michigan, I believe, where they got like, what was it, 20-some inches of snow. They were out driving around in the snow for 12 hours. That was just cool because, you know, we don't get to see snow that much here in the mountains of North Carolina. Now, I'll say that, and I've been saying that for a few years. We needed a good snowstorm, and you watch this year, everybody keeps saying, you know, that it's gonna be probably the worst winter we've seen, and it probably will. It probably will. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. Okie doke. But yeah, it's just don't snow a whole lot here. We get ice mainly. We get ice, mixed precipitation, freezing rain, stuff like that. And then, yeah, it's already been snowing. Like, it snowed in September in our country. Not in our area, in our country. And then I was watching, they had a snowstorm somewhere where, on Halloween. I can't remember where it was. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, they had a snowstorm somewhere Halloween. That was pretty neat to see all of the Halloween decorations covered in snow in the people's yards. And so I think most of this here is going to be like big journaly card bits for this journal. I think this is what I'm going to do. I think that's what I would like to have in this, big journaly card bits. But like I said, I've already inked around all of this stuff. Sitting here today getting my stuff together, and I was like, well, I can go ahead and ink this for my video later after, you know, everybody leaves and goes home for tonight, and it'll be a little bit quicker video, and I can not bore everybody to death with inking the heck out of stuff. Alrighty, well, let's get you on there straight first of all, buddy. And no one has said that I was born that I know of. But, you know, I know inking is part of the process, but, you know, this amount of stuff that needed to be inked, it was going to be aggravating. To be like, well, all she did was ink 4,100 things and didn't make nothing. You know, I couldn't have two make nothing videos in a row, you know, because we did the big show and tell one day. I usually always try to do a show and tell of sorts of, you know, where I got my stuff and what I'm working on, you know, why I'm doing what I'm doing type stuff. Just in case you all are, you know, wanting to work along with some of the journal bits and stuff that I'm doing. That's why I always try to show them before I fussy cut up the fussy cut papers and all of that stuff. But I don't know, sometimes like I like to work along in the same kit that someone else is working with, just to see what they do with it, you know, because especially if it's a pretty kit. I mean, you know, you can do whatever you want with your stuff, you know, but if it's a pretty kit, yeah, I want to see what someone else does with kits. I just do. Alright, so this is going to be a kind of a belly band on like a tag, and I'm thinking I'm going to use this as a belly band, and it'll have a belly band in the back of it. Like, it'll be a belly band itself, and then it has a belly band on it with a journal card. That's what I'm wanting to do here. Okay, I'm trying to get this straight. I don't need it puckered up much, because if I do, then that's going to fall out from underneath it when the page flips. There we go. Okay. Am I working in camera? I'm just wondering, because, you know, sometimes I think I am, and I'm way back here and you can't see nothing. So let's see what all else happened today. The baby girl went to work. The son, he got up. He went to his in-laws to stay down there for the night. Work on some wedding plans. He has to work tomorrow, so he'll be back here. I got a full week schedule again. And we all got to get together and see when we can take and pick up the baby girl from work this week, tomorrow evening, when everybody gets home. Because my bosses want me to work at 1 Thursday. I can be there, but I just got to make sure what time the son has to be at work, you know, and all of this and that. So we just got to get the schedule together when people will be here that will have a way to go. So Mama is not left at the house without a way to go. My mama, or won't be left at home completely by herself more than maybe 30 minutes to an hour, or maybe a 2 at the most. Because most of the time when we go to work, she tries to get up and do housework that she shouldn't have to worry about, that she shouldn't really have to, you know, do, honestly, or even worry about doing, but she does it. I mean, you know, yes, we have a dog, but he does not shed a lot, you know, and she vacuums all the floors, or tries to vacuum all the floors, like every single day. In which, you know, I appreciate that. With allergies, I do. But, you know. And we got one of those vacuum cleaners that has the non-wrap-around hair rolly thing on it, where like hair won't get wrapped up around the wheel of it. So I guess it's easier to vacuum with. To me, the vacuum cleaner is heavy than the one that we did have. But, and then she'll she'll wash clothes and that. Get stuff ready for dinner and stuff like that. And it's not really that she can't be left alone by herself. It's just I would prefer that she not be left alone by herself, because the last time she was left alone by herself, the dog she was actually told, because he got bigger, and he was a big dog, and she was told not to take him out. That someone would be home in about an hour or so, and she decided that she wasn't going to wait. She was taking the dog out. And the neighbors over here were pulling in and out, and he decided he wanted to chase after them and jerked her down and broke her arm. And so, you know, I was like, yeah, she can't be left there too long by herself, because she don't want to listen to nobody. For one thing, you know, we'd be like, we're really there, the dog's fine, leave him alone, let him stay in his cage, you know, he'll be fine for an hour or two, you know, don't worry about it. And she took it as, well, tell me what to do, you know, type situation. That's why we told you not to take him out, because, you know, he was, at that time, he was getting hard to handle just because he was wild and wasn't trained good to the leash yet. And he's a big dog, you know. So, he wasn't even a year old then when that happened. And he'll soon be 3 years old. He'll soon be 3. So, we try to, you know, make sure she's not, someone's here at the house all the time, basically, is what I'm saying. Yeah, I think I want that right there. That's where I decided to put that, because it was going to be a big open space of nothingness there. And then you can write on the back of it as well. So we all trying to, you know, get together, figure out, like even my oldest daughter, because she works in town. She lives in another town, but she works in our town. So Sundays, you know, like Autumn will have her come pick her up, and they'll go get something to eat or whatever from the oldest daughter's lunch break or what have you, or she'll go to her house for the evening if they have the grandbaby and stuff like that, like usually on Thursday and Friday, so that kind of thing. So we try to get everybody's schedule worked out to where everything's took care of. Nobody's not at home, and no one's left at home unattended, basically. I don't know, I'm getting to where I'm not able to stay on my feet 8 hours. I haven't been able to stay on my feet 8 hours for a while, but it is really getting to a point of, you know, it is just getting harder and harder for me to stand for 8 hours, 5 days a week. So, I don't know if I'm gonna have to cut hours down or what, but I'm not physically able to do it anymore. I really am not. Like, my legs have been cramping, my feet hurt. I mean, you know, just besides my back being in bad shape anyways, just been having really bad leg cramps ever since I've had that pneumonia. Leg cramps in my toes, like in the arch of my foot, just crazy places. I'm worried about trying to make it to Christmas, working, you know, the 5-day a week. And I'm going to be fine, you know, doing like a half day or something, or a short shift, something other like truck put up or whatever that day is. But sometimes when I go in, everybody wants to scatter every which way, but, you know, focus on what needs to be done type situation. I'm like, look, man, we need to get this done, and then if we have time to get other stuff done, we can. You know what I'm saying? Let's focus on what's at hand first. So, I don't know, maybe I'll fuss too much, maybe, I don't know what it is. I probably do fuss too much. I've not been trying to fuss as much at work anymore. That's the point. You tell them, you train them, you tell them, and you show them, and you send pictures, and you tell them again. And sometimes they're, you know, it's like you're talking to a brick wall. So, just in the last couple of weeks, I've just slowly been, oh well, I'll look for it. I'll hunt for it. Whatever. Well, if I can't find it, I'll get someone else to check behind me, but if I can't find it, then it's not there. Because some days I really don't have the bandwidth, you know, to do all of it. I really don't. Or the patience. It is the bandwidth and the patience together. It's just, you know. But I have been slowly trying to fight that, you know, I'm just not able to do that 5 days a week anymore. I'm just trying to get it to where I would really like to just go in like maybe 3 to 4 hours a day in like a midday type situation, do paperwork, fill the safe up, you know, do cigarettes, and ring the registers so they can get their shift and stocking cleaned up and whatever, that type of stuff. But I don't know if, and then you can do that sometimes when, you know, it's busy and the business is good and we have 2 people running registers and you got 2 people, you know, running the floor, which is, you know, stocking and cleaning and trash running and all of this and that. But this is a slow time of year for, you know, like convenience store type jobs. Just mainly because everybody's spending their money at online shopping for Christmas. It's Thanksgiving coming up. We just came off of Halloween. And in our area, there's, you know, that Autumn Leaves Festival, and it was pretty that weekend, so, you know, everybody in town went to that. Most of the time, if it rains, yeah, you don't have a bad week after, but if it's pretty, then, yeah, the next couple of weeks after that, because we are basically a retirement community now. I mean, we really are. It's a monthly Social Security community is what we are. So we depend on, you know, around the first of the month to carry us for the whole month. So then when we have money missing or lottery missing and can't be found, you know, then we can't afford to be missing that money, you know. Some of them aren't grasping that. So that gets a little annoying. y'all remember I told you last Monday, like, my eyes swelled shut, and the allergy attack and all of that mess happened. Well, my eyes have been watering and aggravating me all week long. I don't know what it is, if there's some kind of pollen in the air that I'm newly allergic to that affects my eyes, or what it is, but just water and mattering. Like, I don't know, at first I really seriously was afraid I had pink eye. I really did, and I was like, what is going on? Because, you know, even after the swelling of the initial anaphylactic shock situation from my actual allergy shot, so I was allergic to a filler in the shot, or a filler in the shot, whatever. So, yeah, these, and they give it to me to make me build a tolerance, supposedly. So, yeah, well, apparently they're doing it to help me build a tolerance to something that I'm allergic to, that, you know, every 2 or 3 times with the allergy shots, pills, and all of that, it causes me to go into anaphylactic shock, and my eyes swell shut. But I was having issues with my eyes, having like mattering, and having actually a couple times when I got up, they were like mattered shut, with like you had like cold in the eyes, you know what I'm saying? So I had mentioned that, and that's, I guess they upped that, and that's what caused this all mess, with the eyes swelling shut and everything, and me not being able to see for like 12, 13 hours. I mean, like, literally 12, 13 hours, everything I looked at was just a blurry blob. And it finally, with the swelling kind of came down again, I could actually see halfway. My eyes were stayed swollen for about 2 days. I mean, you know, they weren't swollen shut, but still, the eyelids were swollen and just puffy and around my nose and everything. And I was conspiracy theorying it up, you know. Wondering if it's some kind of new thing, new strand, or whatever, you know. Freaking myself out. That's always, you know. And then everybody's talking about the walking pneumonia epidemic is happening, where you know, it doesn't respond to antibiotics, so that could explain why it took me almost a month to get over pneumonia to start with. Because, you know, I kept having antibiotics, kept taking antibiotics, and it just feel okay for a couple of days, and then by the time the antibiotics were, you know, I was done with the routine of the antibiotics, and just right back to just, you know, barely couldn't get my breath. And that went on for a good 3.5, almost 4 weeks for sure. And then I just started taking, I have a tincture that I get from a lady that I work with that is a mullein tincture. So I quit taking any antibiotics, quit doing any medications prescribed over the counter or prescription, anything like that, and started taking this mullein tincture in my my drink. And what, you know, finally about 3 days later, got rid of that mess. Now I did have, you know, the froggy throat for a couple of more days, but the wheezing and the choked upness went away. And I was able to finally get rid of the mucus anyways. And I still take 2 drops of that mullein every morning in my drink, because it does help me with my bronchial issues, my chronic bronchitis. I've not had to use my puffer actually, since I started using that mullen, my inhaler. I've not had to use it since I've been using that, to be quite honest with you, just realizing that myself. So that's been pretty good. Okay, well, let's do the Santa Claus. Let's see. I'm going to do the Santa Claus and the present, I think. And then well, I'm just going to do the Santa Claus and go ahead and get off of here. We've got quite a bit made up. We got half the stack done. And that's a pretty good feat. And I think I was looking through and I was like, well, I probably do have enough ephemera to do at least 2 pink journals with ephemera. So, because I did have pockets and tuck spots and stuff like that already. I need to make, I probably need to make some more tags and journal cards. Probably be more, that's why I wanted to use these here as like journal cards and such. Try to make up as many journal cards as I could and kind of sprinkle them throughout. But these bits that have the roses on them will probably be in this Nutcracker one because it has roses on the papers. Yep, so I think I will get off of here. They put a bunch of new movies on Netflix this week. Got a bunch of Christmas movies and just movies in general. So I wanted to, it's probably about, I think it's 9:30 when I started the video, so I should have this up at 12 a.m. on Sunday morning. So hopefully you all will be able to watch it. It might even be up before 12 tonight. Because as soon as I get off here, I'm going to turn it around. Because I shoot my video facing this way, facing towards me. And I just flip it around so it looks upright for y'all on the screen. And that's pretty much all the editing I do to it. Because I don't, you know, do all the... I don't have a lot of bells and whistles with my editing other than just flipping it around. Now I probably could, if I had the camera turned a different way, just film straight down and not have to do none of that. But it's easier for me to have the camera set up across from me and lights over there so I don't hit them and knock them, and I still hit the table and beam y'all around, you know. Alright, so we got the Santa Claus here. And it says, believe in the magic of Christmas. I think that's cute. Excuse me. I think she's so pretty. And they get little journal cards. And then a present. These are so cute. And these will go good with the Nutcracker theme. And that just says, for you. Because all of it has like the roses and stuff like that in it. And then this is we just put that on that because the background can kind of be, you know, just decorated pretty good itself. So I thought about making these tags, and I was like, no, we're just gonna, because I'm gonna use those and then we got that tag. So I'm gonna use these and I inked around them, all of these. This is what I'm going to use as my tuck spots in this journal. So it's like the little nutcrackers, that little bookmark set that I printed off. I'm going to use them, and I'll have 2 belly bands because I made another belly band today. That's cute. So it'd be like her little dress, and then you know, that's printed on the back. And then here's another one. I think those were cute. And then we got some of the pink music at at Christmas, all roads lead home, and then we put the violin on it, you know. And here's the other belly band. So it's a belly band that has a belly band, and then there's the other belly band that will be in a set. And I may come back and put a little bling across the bottom and the top here. These were just making them together. When I get them to go in and decorate the book, that's when I'll probably add bling and such to it. But yeah. So I probably will take and put some of those pink blingies on there. And then these as well. Put little blings on them here and there in the other place, because that's why I didn't put so much decoration on them, because I do want to put some lace bits and some bling bits on these when we get them in the journal. And this I thought came out pretty decent for looking like supposed to be like a mock of a faux Christmas card front. I like that. And then this can be a full page pocket. You can tuck here or here, which depending on which side of the journal it's on. And then we've got two tuck spots, because I do have these tags here that will go with this. So that's the tags that will probably be put in this right here, to be honest with you. Let's go ahead and load them up. And put that one up there, put this one right here. So then that'll be a loaded tag pocket, and then we'll put us a little tuck, like something like this behind it. Hush up, that would be cute, wouldn't it? And put us a little tab pull on it on either side. It would need to be on this side, because you could put the tab on that better. But yeah, so there we go. That's what we got done today. And then this is so these, I took these and I cut them down and inked up around them. So this is big journal card bits. They're just white on the back. That I thought would go with this Nutcracker kit pretty well. And that was the roses and stuff. And then you have the music and the Christmas tree. And then the presents. Then you got a big bow of florals. Santa Claus with all the colors of assortments that are pretty much in his kit besides purple. And then that. So I got 4 of them for each side. And we got a belly band for each side. And then these, I think there was 20 of these. 10 girls and 10 boys. That I thought would just be great for tucks. So I said I was going to take and do the tuck and just glue in an L shape, and then have like the journal card bits in behind it like so. And do like that. That's what it's going to look like on the book. I think that's going to be super pretty. Can't wait. So, I think there was 20 of these, so to be 10 for each side, that's going to be fun. So, we need to make sure that we have 10 journal cards tag long, because these are basically long tags, and we're just going to use them as journal cards without, and I'll put the dress up on them when we get to putting them in the book. But yeah, so that's our ephemera pouch for this so far. I'm going to do with that other journal card, or tag, not tag, belly band. Get your story straight, woman. Alrighty. So yeah, that's going to be super fun. I'll put these in the back here, because this is the stuff that goes on the pages in the front, and then that's all the stuff that goes in the pocket hook spots. And then we still got this a bit here to make up for that I had planned to go in this journal. So We'll finish that up tomorrow and then move along to making up the front of the journal, because I want to finish these on camera. We'll do the journal cover on camera tomorrow, and then we should be able to sew the signatures in and start placing the stuff and blinging up the pages, because a lot of the pages I want to kind of do stuff too in the pockets, you know, like where it has the little pearls and stuff and all that, and lace and bling bling and all that stuff, you know. So we got a little bit more ahead of us to do on this journal, but we got a good decent start. So we got all of our pockets and our ephemera put together, picked out to go in it, and all we need to do is just, you know, finish gluing it together and then bling it up. We'll be ready to roll. So probably about 2 more videos for this one particular journal. Finishing the ephemera cover, going through and blinging up tags and pockets and that, and then gluing it in. So yeah, 2 to 3 more. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining me, and I hope you all have enjoyed the videos. And thank you so much for the new subscribers, and thank you so much for everyone who's shared, commented, liked, and just in general, just tuned in and watched some of our videos here. I greatly appreciate you. Y'all have a good day.